Well, hello. We meet again, Twitch chat, for more spooky D&D. As I like to call this, just a general name for it. Anyway, time to greet the players. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone
I'm sorry,
feeling
was
today?
that?
Oh,
I'm
was
sorry,
that for
was
us?
that for us?
Yes.
Hello.
How's everyone feeling today?
Pretty good. I'm gonna try doing this on using my mic on my phone. I've been told I sound a lot better and clearer.
It does, actually.
Okay, thank God.
The second you ask how is everyone doing is the second you make me sneeze, apparently.
That's an omen.
Funny.
That is everyone ready to get back into the game?
Yes.
Yes, I.
Yes.
Alright. Time to cut out the title screen music. Instead, we have this town music. So, last we left our party, Valdis, Rylek, and Lucille, including Lucille's adventuring party, had all met, and their coins of destiny they were given began to activate. They had been given kind of hints about something amiss, and as such, they went to investigate the outskirts of the town, where Lucille found a rat that strangely had the top of its head being translucent. And then following that, they heard the sounds of battle from the town. However, at this point, we are going to cut before that moment as Jacob. You come into the town from the south. And I should also, slight retcon, but both Jacob and Valdis, you have been given special glow torches at the spot where you entered, at a nearby town where you entered the Underdark, just to help you get around, since you don't have natural dark vision. So basically, you can think of it as a torch that never runs out, but it is not as bright. I'll create a special item. This was kind of a last-minute thought of mine, but you will have those glow torches.
Sounds like a non-magical mage light.
Basically. So yeah, Jacob, you're coming into town from the south. The place you're supposed to get to for your mission is still far away, and this is just a stop along the way.
What? How long have Jacob been traversing? For a bit, is he tired and all that?
For the day, you are probably... You've been walking quite a bit, but you're not out of it, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So it's, okay. Yeah, then
You've had a good walk, basically.
Yeah. Then it's basically more just gonna be a simple rest to go eat lunch and stuff here before just moving on and all that, right?
Yeah. The days and nights are hard to tell, and given from the towns you've gone through, people here seem to be more fluid with time than they are on the surface. People will rise and sleep when they want to, not with any inherent cycle.
Alright. Then I think what will kind of happen is Jacob will kind of just explore the town a little bit and find a good place to eat and rest as he sort of enters in and all that.
Alright. The best place, there's either the tavern here or the inn here for you to pick.
In fact, that the inn's near where he will probably, continue his journey on, he'll probably head there.
Alright. You enter the inn, and while the town outside is rather quiet, once you reach the inside, you see glowing lights among the ceiling, magical lights, and there is a bit of a crowd and cheering and whatnot to just sure not to make too much noise that it would be heard outside the building. The denizens of this town are mostly the Sverfneblin that you have been coming across throughout your journey, given where you are in the Underdark. However, you do see a few drow, a few druagar. The setting is yours to move around as you will.
Jacob will just kind of find a nice little corner, sit down, and kind of do a quick look up of his equipment, as I assume, as he'll sort of wait for someone to come and take his order, as I assume, as the waitress is moving around and all that, right?
Yeah, it's not long before a waits person comes over. Ah, yes. How can I help you today?
I'm just looking for a quick meal, and then I'll be quickly on my way.
Well, we have a mushroom steak, if you'd like.
Sure.
Alright, that'll be about 3 copper, I believe.
Alright. I only have gold on me right now, so can you split that down?
Yeah, we can do that for you.
Alright. Then he hands up a 1 gold, and we'll probably get his change back with his meal.
They'll take the gold, and then a few minutes later, they will come back with your change and the mushroom steak. If you eat the steak, you'll find it's similar to the rest of the cuisine you had, where it's not quite what you're used to, but it's not bad. It's just you're not used to it. Then, all of a sudden, you hear loud, both screams and primal yells from outside. And you hear banging, sounds like fists or weapons against wood. And, yeah. How does Jacob react?
By kind of quickly grabbing his sword and moving out. I would probably just, dropping his fork, grabbing his sword, and heading towards the door to get an idea of what is happening now.
Alright. We'll cut back to the rest of the party. And also move you guys over to the map, so I don't forget this time. So you all have just heard the similar sounds that Jacob has. Lucille, over at your adventuring party. The 3 of them have already discussed a plan, and Yannick just calls out, Lucille, stay with them. I'll stay with these guys. Split up.
Who told me that? Ranyo?
That was Yannick.
Yuck. Okay. Also, quick question: where is this map? The screen just went black. on me.
That is
It's over to
because
the
Fog
right.
of War. So
Oh, there we go.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. I
Took me a
did.
second to realize that.
Sorry.
Um, I do recall dropping the rat.
Okay, it scurries off.
I try to chase it.
Uh,
Like, no, come back.
yeah, you have 40 feet of movement. You're able to catch it easily, and you're able to catch it again.
I like keep one hand on like the back of its neck because I don't want it to bite me.
So the rest of your adventuring party will make off down to investigate what's going on. And Yannick basically instructs you to kind of keep going forward about to the inn.
I'm uncomfortable with that, but I guess I should do as he says.
Don't worry,
I-
little one.
Don't you want to go and investigate that, or
Yeah, we should.
we should? Oh, I hold up the rat, and I'm just like, what do I do with this?
Put it down, there'll be a distraction. We don't
Oh,
have time
but-
for it.
Oh, but its head is weird, and I don't think this is a rat. Do I have like a bag? I want to put it in my bag.
You should have a backpack as your starting equipment.
Fuck yes. I'm just gonna like wrap. I'm just gonna like. Oh god. Do I have any like jars in there or something? Let me check. I'm gonna ratatouille this guy. I have alchemist supplies.
I would say that would contain a jar for you.
I will put it in the jar and poke a few holes in the top so it doesn't die.
Perfect.
And then shove it in my bag and follow my party.
Alright. I believe you all should have control of your tokens. If you don't, just tell me and I'll fix it.
Ooh, we can move them.
Yeah.
So they went down this way, right?
Yeah, they went down this way. They're kind of telling you go over this way just to split up, cover more ground.
Hold on. Was that place you tapped?
Yeah, I was in the fog of war.
Okay, cool.
My bad, because I have... It's just grayed out for me, so...
Yeah, it's blacked out for me too. I don't know where I am.
So, as you continue, you'll see this site of many Grimlocks. And Jacob, as you come out of the inn, you will also see similar sight. Let me just check
I
really
was-
quick.
Can I roll a history check
Oh no.
to see if I've ever seen these things before?
Oh, yeah, roll me a history. $20? You haven't seen Grimlocks, but you know that they're they're in a weird kind of position where they're treated almost like bandits and monsters at the same time. Like how people on the surface think of bandits and how they think of monsters, Grimlocks kind of hold a middle ground where they don't really act too much like people, but at the same time they are kind of like people. It's just this very weird cognition based on how they act.
Now, the question I specifically wanted to know: have I seen any near a town?
You have not seen any near a town.
That's unusual.
What are the Grimlocks doing?
They are raiding.
Ah.
And this one, Lucille, turns to you and points at you and yells out to the others. And
No, that's not good. That's she says out loud. That's not good.
at that point, we have initiative.
Ooh.
I can auto roll initiative for you guys if you'd like, or you can roll it yourself.
I would like to roll.
I would like to roll.
Aw. 12.
4.
5.
Right.
Okay, I don't feel so bad now.
Wonderful start.
The Grimlocks will. Hold on. Need to play the music. Why does it say on the?
Wait, I rolled a 12 initiative.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did. I
Okay.
rolled it on D&D Beyond.
It auto gathered yours as a different number. I will give you the 12.
Okay, thank you. It's just easier to roll on D&D Beyond than it is on Roll20.
Why
Yeah.
give me 11? I got a 5.
It had auto put in all the numbers for you guys. My apologies. I didn't even click the button to do that.
I have the add-on I was sent, the Beyond 20 thing.
Yeah, I think. Well, it was D&D Beyond grabbing the initiative, so the add-on shouldn't have done that. It was just weird. Lucille, I'll let you get the first turn on these
Oh, God.
guys.
Okay. How do I see how far a creature is from me?
There is a ruler tool that you will see. It looks like a ruler.
Okay, he's 30 feet from me. How big are these things?
They are human-sized.
They're human-sized. Okay. That's a little less intimidating. I'm going to... hold on. 10 feet. I'm gonna move, within 10 feet of him. So, probably move, like, here. Here. Fucking move, please. My god.
You have to click
Like
off
here.
of the ruler tool.
Yeah, I move within 10 feet of him. And, I don't want to get too close. So I'm gonna move within 10 feet of him and cast Poison Spray.
Alright, and then how big of a cone is poison spray? Because you will catch multiple. You may catch multiple at that point.
Let me see. It's range and area. It just says 10 feet. You extend your hand towards a creature you can see within range.
Alright, so you will catch that one. And
Okay.
so, which one specifically is that? 4.
This motherfucker. And it's
A
just
con save. Unfortunately, that's a 20 on the con save, meaning he succeeds.
so. Does that mean he gets half damage?
On cantrips, it is all or nothing.
Oh. Oh boy, I've never fought with a monk before. I'm gonna go into. Do I have patient defense? I do not have patient defense. Never mind.
I think you should have patient defense.
It does. I don't see it in my description. Oh wait, no, I see it. I'm gonna spend a key point to go into patient defense.
Good choice. Because it is now the turn of the Grimlocks. This one will go over to Rylek. 1, 2. Ooh, that was a really good choice.
Bitch. This is so bad.
I think I'm gonna, just because you're being swarmed, I'm gonna do alternate rules on how it works for you.
What? Okay.
In your favor, not out of your favor, just so that you can survive.
Okay. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Okay.
You're gonna fucking kill me.
What is your AC?
My AC, 18.
18. Okay. And then 2, 3. So how this is work is for just this move, since you're being swarmed by them, both to save on time and also to save your life. This is using somewhat of a modified minion mechanic. So it is 6 damage for each of them within range of you, but that is your AC, and then subtracts from that. So it would be 12, but then also halved from that because patient defense disadvantage.
Oh god.
So
I
you
can't
take
use this
6
over-
damage.
I take 6 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
You're bobbing and weaving, but they are just swinging their bone clubs at you, and some of them scrape at your skin, and they catch you with the spiked parts.
Ooh. Oh god. And if I run, I'll provoke attacks of opportunity, huh?
But Monk does have Step of the Wind, which is a dash. Or
Okay.
which is disengage, I believe.
Yeah. You just see this tiny little dude just be like, help!
At that, it is now Jacob's turn.
Jacob just kind of move 30 feet that way, and will... Yeah, seeing, person getting sort of, surrounded, he is gonna cast Sanctuary on them.
Okay. What is the range of Sanctuary, just to make sure you can do
30
that?
feet.
30 feet? Yeah. You can give Sanctuary to Lucille. And now the Grimlocks will all turn to you, because you are in chainmail, you're making very loud noise.
Yep.
And that we move next to Valdis, Spirit's Fall.
Sorry. Can I see from where I am any nearby cave or entrance that they might have sprung from?
This town is basically like, if it was on the surface, it would be middle of a field. There's no real caves around the area.
Okay. Can I hear them talking or making any kind of noise with verbally?
At the you heard kind of war cries and "There's some, get them!" in Undercommon.
Okay. Valdis, first of all, is just going to curse under his breath, realizing exactly what kind of bad situation that they've gotten themselves in, and is thinking really quickly, his eyes darting back and forth, trying to assess the situation, and he takes a moment and comes up with an idea. And in Undercommon, he is going to shout. He's going to throw his voice to make it sound like it's a distant call. And in Undercommon, he's going to say, "Retreat! The masters! They slew!"
roll
I would
me
like to.
deception for that.
I'm so nervous. That's a 26.
26. How to process this? You definitely catch them off guard. I will say that they are confused, and at the moment they are gonna have disadvantage on their attacks.
Okay. So that was his action. He is going to call out to Rylek, just south of him, and he's going to change his voice to infernal, and he's going to say, "Aim for the limbs. We need at least one of them alive." And he is going to provide hope action to Rylek.
Alright. Rylek, I should have rolled. We'll say that this one gets up to you and is confused for a moment because I forgot to attack for it. But you have one right in front of you.
I'm gonna grapple him, throw him to the ground, and pin him. I'm under my boot.
Alright, that is a grapple check. I will need you to roll me athletics.
$19.
Unfortunately, it got a 20. So you try to grab it, and it just overpowers you and wrestles out of your grasp.
That was my one action for the turn, wasn't it?
Yes, unfortunately. We now proceed back to Lucille.
Okay. I am going to hit this fella, like, this one, like the one in the middle of the square. I'm just gonna hit that one in the face with my quarterstaff.
Just as a heads up, if you do hit them or do anything that would affect them, you will drop Sanctuary.
Nah, I'm aware of that. Oh my god. I'm gonna run back to Rylek.
Alright. I'll
And
let
because
you
my-
move your token from there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do you step in the wind to disengage?
Yes, please.
Alright.
There goes 2 of my key points.
But they helped keep you alive.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Alright. Next, it is the Grimlock's turn. 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2. 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Alright. They'll all have disadvantage, and against Lucille, because you have Sanctuary, that is disadvantage with a -2 as well, because I do stacking advantage rules.
Cool.
So against Jacob, I doubt a 6 is enough.
Nope.
15?
Nope.
And the final one tries with a 14, so also misses
Yep.
against Rylek. You have 2 attacks coming in.
How do I tell what whether it hits or misses?
You have your armor class, and so if it meets your armor class, then it will hit you.
Okay,
With a 21, does that hit?
that hits.
That is for a total of 9 bludgeoning and piercing damage. Not 9, both of those, 9 total. 7 bludgeoning, 2 piercing.
Okay,
Second one. "12, I presume, misses.
yes, 12 misses.
Alright, and then against Seal. And, if I have to mentally subtract the 2. So that is a 17.
Nope.
Nope, as in it misses.
It misses.
Alright. And then... yeah, that's even lower. With an 11, so that misses as well.
Yep.
And that is the Grimlock's turn. Which brings us to Jacob.
Oh, well. Alrighty. We'll do this. We'll just attack the one sort of right in front of him.
Alright.
I'm going with right in front of him, right. So, this one.
Go for it. Make your attack. 19 hits. Ooh. Do you want to put a smite into it?
Nah.
We got a paladin?
I'm good to put I'm good for that. I will simply instead do my bonus action with my feet to attack with my shield and attempt to shove him to the ground.
Alright.
So that is I'm gonna make an athletics check, and you can make a athletics or or acrobatic check to see if they don't get knocked down.
Yep, that's an 18 compared to a 26. Prone. At that, we're then at Rylek's turn. I'm just gonna take out the...
Aldous had a higher initiative than me.
Also, how new are you to D&D, might I ask? Just for one of the things for the...
First game ever.
Okay. So, because you're a barbarian, you can use your bonus action to enter into a rage. This will make your melee attacks stronger, and it will reduce the bludgeoning and piercing damage from these things by half.
Okay then, you said I got hit last turn, so moment of impact, Rylek's eyes, he's just blacking out from an outsider's perspective, and I enter range.
Alright. Do you attack? You can make an attack as an action.
I'm just gonna overhead head slam the dipshit that just swung on.
Alright. Roll to attack with the Great Club. 19 hits. And I presume you're using it two-handed?
I think I clicked the one-handed one, actually.
Okay. That will go through. For 9 damage. Sorry if I'm a bit, like, I'm just trying to manage what's going on in the background because there is a weird thing on my end.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, so then it is... Oh! We skipped over Valdis' turn. My apologies, you now get your turn.
That's what I said earlier!
I'm sorry, I did not hear you there. I think Discord may have freaked out and it didn't go through.
Not a problem. Valdis is going to look over in this area right over here. What's over there?
Looking is a free Looking is a free action. I don't have necessarily the scene set up, but you'll see just more. You'll see Lucille's adventuring party fighting off more Grimlocks, and then you will see the orc kind of freeze for a second, and then turn to the others.
Do I see that?
I would say roll me perception at disadvantage.
Okay. Perception.
Just because you are almost surrounded by them.
9.
9, you're paying too much attention to the battle.
I'm too surrounded.
He is going to.
My
Not-
apologies because your glowtorch would not have enough light for you to see that. My apologies. It's hard to remember that everything's dark.
Try to remember that not everyone has night vision.
Yeah.
Okay. He is going to get the fuck away. 5, 10, 15. And once more, speaking from the middle of his throat, so it sounds like his voice is distant, he's going to speak in Undercommon again, and call out, "They're fighting back! Retreat!"
Can I
Roll
have a
me
spot?
another deception.
Flat 20.
Flat 20. A moment, I have got to contest this.
Oh, so you're speaking to the big guys.
I'm trying to mimic their speech pattern as best I can.
Keep them disadvantaged.
Okay.
Flat 20. You will convince this one to... actually, it's not his turn, so I will just say you've convinced this one. Also, Rylak, with your rage damage, you killed this guy. My apologies.
Nice.
After that, so Voldus can clearly see this kind of shimmering shield around Lucille, a kind of barrier, correct?
Yes.
Boy, he is going to be like, and then see the stranger who is being really proficient at dealing with these enemies. Let's see how far away. Oh, that's 45 feet. I move 15, so I'm going to 15 step forward. Nope, can't risk it. Voldus is going to turn back to Rylek and say in Infernal, "One's on the run. Take out the rest. Aim for the head." And give her the help action.
All right. At that, we are back up to Lucille.
Oh boy. I want to hit the one above me because I can't just keep running away.
All right. Sanctuary will drop, but you can roll your attack.
Okay. Attack. I'm gonna hit my. Ooh. What do I hit it with? I'm gonna hit it with my quarterstaff, and 7.
7 to hit.
Oh, wait. No. Fucking, I completely forgot to. Well, hold on. That one's 18.
18 hits.
Like the damage first. And
I'll let you roll damage. 10
Okay,
damage. You come up with your quarterstaff and hit it right along the jaw, and you broke its jaw.
yay!
Urgh.
I hiss at it.
Alright. Coming to the Grimlock's turns, this one will try to run away, and then the one you just hit will take an attack of opportunity on it. Coward! As he swings.
What language did it say that in?
Undercommon.
Undercommon. So, what did it say?
Coward.
Coward.
Just completely misses as... I'll say misses because you take that opportunity to come in and break its jaw at that point.
Can I just say something to it as just a non-action?
Yeah.
I say in Undercommon, you'd be smart to follow your friend.
Ooh. Alright, and then... Yeah, I'll say that was its attack. This one will then attack you, Lucille.
The one to my token's left?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
For a 22 to hit.
Ah, that hits.
9 total piercing damage. You're self-distracted a bit, and the club comes in right on your shoulder.
Okay. I'm still alive.
Next one will attack at you, Rylek. For a 7 to hit.
7 to hit. My armor class is 14. No.
So just completely whiffs, and you can see as the creature whiffs that these guys, they have no eyes. They are mostly gauging where you are from a sense of smell and hearing.
Eyes. Fascinating.
Next up against Jacob, this one will stand up, and then that is 3 attacks against you. $21 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
That is a total of 9 damage. Ooh! Natural 20.
Ooh.
Time for it to go through on D&D Beyond. Luckily, it didn't roll really well on the crit, so that is... Huh. Okay. Okay, I see what was going on. So that is... for a total of... Wait, what? Those numbers do not make sense. Those numbers do not make sense. Hold on, I'm gonna re-roll this. 13. And then one final hit. For a 21 to hit, dealing 6 damage. Alright, after that, we move over to your turn, Jacob.
Alright. I will... I am gonna use Lay on Hands on myself
Alright.
and pump the 20 in, so... well, no, not the 20, maybe not. I think 15, actually.
Alright.
And then... trying to think of... and then I think we'll... cast... I think we'll just simply cast, no, I think that's my turn.
Alright. Valdis, it is your turn.
Voldis will see that somehow these creatures are resistant to his naturally good deception. So he's gonna go.
I would say, since you're observing that, roll me an insight into how they're acting.
Ah, that was almost good. 7.
7 is they're seeming like they are understanding you, but it's also like they're not necessarily caring. Like not that they're not caring about your words, but they're not caring about, oh, retreat because we're getting beat up.
The ignorance runs deep, and he will, Valdis will make his way 30 feet. Oh, I can't. There we go. 30 feet here. And what's your ruling on subdue damage?
So the way I rule non-lethal is if it's a weapon, it has to be a halved strike, which is D4 bludgeoning. Although keep in mind that this one had its jaw broken, so may not be the most useful if you subdue him.
Yeah. Valdis is just going to say, regrettable, and he is going to take a swipe at this Grimlock.
Roll to attack.
Advantage because flanking.
Yep.
That's a 23 to hit.
23 hits. It had 1 hit point.
These things are weak, boss.
They don't have a lot of hit points, but they hit hard.
Yeah, you're right, they do.
Do you have
And
any bonus actions you want to do?
Yes. I believe I have cunning action. I should have cunning action. Am I stupid? Do it. Hold on. Yes, I do have cunning action. Valdis is going to absolutely book it the fuck back. 5, 10, 15, 30. There we go.
Alright. Rylek, it is your turn.
So, first a question: how do you do that ping thing?
You click and hold.
Oh.
That one's getting booted.
Roll to attack.
Unarmed strike. So
11 is the armor class.
So it
You-
does not
You
hit.
hit.
You hit.
Oh,
Meets a
Alright.
beat.
Meets it, beats it.
Sorry. I am used to working with people who have played more D&D. That is my bad.
And since it's an unarmed strike, 7 damage. It's since I'm
Yeah.
raging.
You just punch him right in the face. Broke his nose, for sure. That's number 2. Okay.
Not even punch, just booted.
Alright. Which will then bring us back to Lucille.
Tavern Brawler gives you a bonus action if you want to use it.
Oh, me?
I think that was to Rylek.
Oh.
Do you have the Tavern Brawler feat?
Let me double check that. It says I have no feats.
Oh, never mind. I thought you did. Sorry.
I think it's the background feat. So yeah, so Lucille.
The background I have is brute big lummox.
Okay. I think there's just a little bit of confusion about things going on. So Lucille, it is your turn now.
Which one? The one here. That one's doing the. That one hasn't been hit yet, right?
Correct. Let me just double check. Yes, he has not been hit.
I want to change that, and I'm going to swing my staff at his knee.
Ooh. Roll to attack.
Okay, roll to attack. 8. Oh, I know. 10. Bitch.
10. Ping! Right off the knee. You hit, you make contact, but doesn't seem to give.
Man.
Do you get a bonus action unarmed attack?
I'm looking right now, actually. I don't see anything about. Wait. I could do bonus action flurry of blows.
I think monks also get
bonus
a.
action?
I think monks also get a bonus action attack that you don't have to spend a resource on.
It just says attacks per action 1.
But that's for your action. I think they also have a bonus action.
Yeah, but the
Let me.
I could do bonus. It says it lists unarmed strike here. Can I do bonus action unarmed strike?
Yeah, since you tried to attack. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna just use one of the fists that isn't holding my staff to punch the other knee.
All right.
25.
25 hits. Roll unarmed strike damage.
7.
7. All right.
Yeah. Do I break it?
I'm sorry.
Do I break his knee?
You hurt his knee, but you're gonna need to do more to break it.
Okay.
I have injury rules in place specifically.
Cool.
That it is now the Grimlock's turn. I'm going to make a morale check. They are feeling pretty good. I would say this one tries to go and reposition. Jacob, you get an opportunity attack. "12 will hit. "15, enough damage to kill. You lop his head off as he goes away from you.
I feel like we had this conversation last time.
Oh.
We played with Jacob, and
Right.
we came with the conclusion that
Yeah.
non-lethal and all that.
You have a dulled edge that you just bonk
Yeah.
him on. Bonk him with.
Blunted edge.
My apologies.
No, that's fine.
And then there are the 2 attacks against you. Oh, another crit! I am so sorry! That is at least, okay, yeah. So then that is going to be a total of 11 damage from the crits. But I will need a con save because it's a crit. I forgot about, like I said, I have injury rules.
Oh boy.
21, yeah. And can we just get a one for the last crit you had? Another con save. 10? Let me review the damage. Yeah, 10 succeeds. That was below a 20. And then you get a second attack. For an 18 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh, it had already rolled damage. 8 total.
That was smart to pump that 15 lay on their hands.
Ooh,
What's
all
that?
right.
It would have been down.
Ooh.
We will not count that roll I just did, because that was me mistakenly trying to roll for damage, and that was a crit, and I would feel really bad about a roll I did not intend being a crit against someone. So, Lucille, this is aimed your direction.
This crit or
Not the crit. Not the crit.
okay, okay.
So that is a 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright. And finally, Rylek. $15 to hit.
Beats.
That is 11 damage, which will be halved to 5.
It's only 1 over my IAC.
Oh.
5 damage I take?
Yes. Jacob, it is now your turn.
We'll be casting Cure Wounds on self.
Alright.
So that's healing of 9. And then we'll... I don't know if I can actually cast again because that's my bonus action. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna just use, for my bonus action, just Channel Divinity to gain spell slot.
Alright. So, functionally, free 9 hit points.
Yep, that is my
Um,
turn.
also, that feature is very weird. The way I interpret it is, it comes from the same power as your Channel Divinity, but it does not use your Channel Divinity. Just because it...
Oh yeah, I know. I'm basically,
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure you're not using a limited resource.
Well, no, it says use it. You spend a use of your Channel Divinity. So wait.
I just because at later levels you can use it multiple times, so it can be. I have no idea what the intended use is, so we'll just say it does not. For now, it does not use Channel Divinity.
Okay.
I am ruling it that way because the feature confuses me, and I'd rather not take your resource for unnecessarily if it is, since it's confusing me.
The way I kind of see it is that it's because it grows alongside its use of Channel Divinity, so
But-
it.
Paladins only ever get one Channel Divinity use per rest. Is
Oh
why.
really?
Yeah.
I thought
Paladins-
Channel Divinity grows.
Only clerics get more than one Channel Divinity use.
Hmm. That's weird then, yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's confusing. Anyway, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Valdis, it is your turn. With Rylek on deck.
If Valdis were to come and flank this one here. Oh, no, wrong scene. Flank with this one here. Would he enter this one's combat range?
No, because combat range is 5 feet. I take it you're gonna cunning action dash, so you can reach it without getting in this one's range.
Okay. I'm going to then... Whoop.
Oh. Never mind, the tokens are weird. That does not look like it should be. Well, we'll say you're not in range just because the tokens are kind of weird on the diagonals, it looks like.
Okie doke. And Valdis is then going to once more take out a short sword from one of his sleeves, the pristine white glove gripping the handle, and there's a moment of hesitation, but it's actually measuring precision, and he's going to strike.
All right. Make your attack roll.
I'm so scared. That is a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okey-doke. Short sword. Doo-doo-doo. That is 7 damage. And then sneak attack is another 9.
You, Jacob, I'm going to describe this from your perspective because what you see is a figure run behind the Grimlock and then the tip of a sword come out of the Grimlock's chest.
Alright.
I used 35 feet of movement. So, he's going to 5, 10, 15.
Going over the body will cost 2 squares of movement. Just as a heads
Okay.
up.
Okay, then he's not going to do that. He is going to bolt in this direction. 35 plus 15 is, I can't, 50,
So you would have 10 more feet.
55, and so right there.
Alright. You want me to move you or yeah.
And there's just sweat pouring down this man's face, and he is panicked as hell.
Rylek, your turn. Lucille on deck.
So at this point, Rylek's looking pretty pissed. Pissed that things are going so far south in her perspective. So she's just gonna take the one she's just booted in the face. Face and do another overhead slam him of her club. Two-handed this time.
Alright. Roll to attack.
26, nat 20.
Nat 20. Let me just double check. Yeah, you don't have to roll damage. You come down, and the head just splatters.
Then in Infernal, she just says, "Love."
Do you have any... Do you want to use your movement at all?
Yes, I'm aware that takes 2.
Alright.
That ends turn.
Lucille, it is your turn.
Okay. Can you hear me? I think I got kicked for like a hot second.
We
Yes,
can hear
you
you.
did.
Okay.
I am again going to attack this guy here, and I just call out like, I'm gonna try and get this one, and I'm gonna punch him in the knee again.
Alright.
I'm gonna use my quarterstaff.
25.
25 hits.
Okay.
What's your dexterity bonus?
My dexterity bonus is 5.
5. No need to roll. You take him down, and I presume this is non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
Alright. You knock him in the knee, and falls down, and just winded and exhausted. There's
I
now
point my staff at his throat.
there's now only one left who will make an attack against Jacob. $15 to hit.
No, does not hit.
Try to say Ian, you just pull up your shield to deflect it. It is now your turn.
Uh,
10 will unfortunately miss.
but I can still make the attempt to prone them.
Yes, you can.
God damn it.
Well, they could possibly roll lower. Valdis on deck, by the way. Unfortunately, natural 10. So pushes against you. It is now Valdis's turn.
Okay. Is Scaredy Boy still right here?
Oh, no, he off the map. he was just out of camera view, which is why I didn't move him.
Yeah, he's long gone.
He
Oh.
ollied out.
Then yeah. Voldis is going to just book it over to. Okay, by the way, Voldis is a 6'7", 300+ pound man. So there's a lot of meat just running back and forth. As sweat is just pouring down this man's face as he's. Don't worry, I'm here to help. And he's going to take a swipe at this boy.
Alright, at advantage.
Oh, thank God for that advantage. 14.
14 hits.
That is 6 plus 7. So
7.
13.
How do you want to take this one out?
He runs up to this guy, tired, doing way more physical activity than he ever thought he would be doing. And as he slows down, there's a moment in which he takes out his blade, aims it at the back of the neck, and whispers quietly to himself, "Pawn takes knight. Checkmate." And slashes his neck.
And with that, you all take a few brief moments. The village seems still.
Rylek seems to be forcing herself back in control of her rage.
I look around for my.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. I look around for my friends.
Do you just look around where you are, or do you move to where they were?
Both.
So
Like, I'm gonna look around to see if I can see them, but if they're not within range of me, I'm gonna move towards where I last saw them.
yeah, they're not anywhere around you. You move forward over to about this area where they were. And you look around, and then you can see in the distance Sprug, but very not acting like himself. And you see slumped over both of his shoulder, one over each of his shoulders, Yannick and Raniel as he moves forward.
Towards me or just a
Up-
different direction?
Away.
Okay. Which direction? Like north, south, east, west?
This direction.
Okay. Sprug! And I like run towards him, say, "What happened?"
One moment, I need to check something.
Jacob is just gonna simply heal his wounds with another cure wounds.
And once Rylek has control of herself, she's gonna look around for her little spider friend, and follow her, or if she manages to find her.
You see me run off.
I know you have a lot that you're doing, so I'll wait to say what Valdis is doing.
Lucille, you start to run, and then all of a sudden, you feel yourself lifted off the ground 20 feet.
By what?
You glance around, and at first, you think you see with your dark vision, since you can't discern colors, a grayish figure, but you're glancing around too much, and by the second you look back, you cannot see it again.
Could I have caught it with a perception check?
Yeah. Roll me perception to see if you get any details, and I will DM you those details if you...
Natural 20.
Natural
So,
20.
25.
I will DM you the details.
Ooh! Discord whispers. Do you want me to respond to this in DMs too?
I mean, Lucille has that information.
Hold on.
Could she theoretically
know.
RP it out?
Yeah,
Oh,
you can RP it out.
She's looking around, like she feels a weird feeling, like a hand, you said, pulling me back?
No, you felt yourself all of a sudden just lifted into the air by some invisible force.
Does anyone else see me get lifted into the air?
Rylek was going with you, so she would see it.
I point at the figure.
Rylek whips her head in the direction and being pointed at to see if she sees anything.
At this point, it is beyond the range of your dark vision.
Oh, balls.
God, can I fight to free myself from it? This weird grip I have that is had on me.
You cannot, unfortunately.
Uh,
However, after about 5 minutes, it drops and you fall.
I scramble up and run in the direction I saw Sprug in, and see if I can like see him. And like I call out, Sprug, what are you doing? Come back!
Only
that
the
was too
silence of the caves answer your calls.
Oh, what was he doing? The healer's this way.
Can I roll a perception check to see if Rylek even saw Sprug? I guess she was as going toward.
Yeah,
Towards Lucille.
I would say perception check would be fine.
Perception. I'll roll that again. Found it. Flat 20.
20,
17 plus 3.
you saw the orc carry off the elf and half-elf. But he looked rather... Stiff wouldn't necessarily be the right word, because he still looked kind of like his body was acting normally, but his movements looked more... There's not really a good word for it, but both you and Lucille would kind of realize that it's like he wasn't necessarily acting like himself.
I don't think your friend was in control of himself.
I don't think
Oh.
so either. He usually listens. We should go after them. I don't know where he's taking my friends.
We will. After we get some things sorted, like what the heck's them Grimlock books was doing in town.
She shuffles anxiously, just like stepping from foot to foot.
Okay, fine.
And she rushes back to the others.
Rylek following.
I guess in this meantime, Valdis would have went up to the Grimlock that Lucille took out. Or incapacitated.
Oh right, I forgot about him.
There is also the Grimlock that the stranger had incapacitated as well.
Given that the stranger is by that Grimlock, he is going to attend the one that is no longer attended.
Alright. Jacob,
And he's
as the battle has died down, you realize that the coin that was given to you begins to thrum powerfully. And the rest of you can feel your coins thrum again as well.
Rylek takes a glance at the stranger, or fumbles out the coin from her pouch and just flashes it
I also pull
with
out.
with a raised eyebrow.
I also pull out my coin.
They are identical to the one that you have, Jacob.
Where'd you get yours?
Audible sigh as Jacob just goes, I don't want to deal with this. I have something else I need to do. In like mention of the coin and all that.
Wait, so is he saying that because he doesn't want to talk about the coin, or is he just like?
He's just like, I already feel tired from this. I don't want to just deal with whatever new shit just popped up in my lap. AKA, he does not want to deal with the coin and will proceed to ignore it.
It
Let
thrums
the boy
even.
go.
It's
It's clearly.
your coin thrums even stronger at that, Jacob.
I step up to Jacob and ask, "What's your name?"
Jacob.
Okay, well, I'm Lucille.
And I look at the others.
My name's Rylek. My
Valdis
name's
is
Rylek.
still by the- It's still by the other Grimlock.
At this point, the coins will stop thrumming, and then there is a beat before they will all glow brightly. And you all gain inspiration.
Ooh.
Okay.
Jacob, even the one that you have either in your pocket or your bag, its light is able to shine through whatever fabric is blocking it.
Rylek turns over to Jacob, turns her head to Jacob with a slight smug smirk. Doesn't look like you got much choice but to deal with us now. How does it?
Jacob's gonna walk away from that. Yeah. God. Jacob's just gonna head back to the inn, and at sort of her saying that,
Lucille scurries after him and says, "Wait, I think we're supposed to stay together because of these weird coin things." And
And she like looks back to where Sprug had gone. And like she's clearly torn on like staying with this group to whom she has been assigned and staying with her and like going after her friends to help them.
Look, I think we're supposed to stay together and help each other, you know?
Lucille, at this point you will also notice that there has been a hole chewed in your bag. Oh wait, no, never mind, because you put the rat in a jar. Sorry.
I did.
That was smart, because it was going to try and get out.
Would I at this moment recall that I have a rat in my backpack?
Yes.
I pull it out and hold it up to Jacob and be like,
Have you seen something like this before?
Right, like spots the rat, just barely like, and is out loud like, yeah, that thing's got a weird little thing with his head.
The rat will then, its head starts to glow.
I put the jar down and take like 10 steps back.
Right, like grips her great club up a little tighter. Tighter, ready to smash.
Hello?
Hello?
Sorry, just trying to work out things in the background.
Okay.
Jacob, I'd say roll me a history check. You do remember that the woman who you spoke to, who gave you the coin, who you sparred with, said that the coin would help you along your mission. And given that even though you have not reached your destination, that even though you have not reached your destination, that the fact that your coin reacted to these people means something for your mission. And then also that this rat, you've never seen something like this before, and it is very weird.
Can I look into the rat's eyes and see if I can discern anything from it? After Jacob's bit. My bad.
Roll insight.
Insight. Thank God that's a wisdom thing. Fucking serious. That was gonna be an 18. 9.
9. It's not human, so it's hard to get a read.
What a fascinating little creature.
I just keep staring at it. Not discerning anything, but I still stare.
You said it was glowing, right?
Its head was glowing. About as much as like a candle.
Are we gonna ignore the fact that we got a rat that's got a glowing head.
Do you know what to do with it?
Point taken.
I like get a little bit closer. Does it do anything?
It's honestly staring at you. Staring you down.
Like me specifically?
If you get closer, then it, yeah.
No, you don't like that jar, do you? You little weirdo.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go on a limb and be like,
Were you the one who messed with my friend Sprug? Or are you with that weird tentacle head in the robe?
does it
Tentacle egg.
It
When
it
I
just
was-
continues to stare at you unfazed.
I like turn around like
When I was chasing after Sprug, something lifted me up, and I
Yeah, I saw you like floating like 20 feet in the air. Whipped my head round from the way I saw you pointing.
that was the thing I was pointing at. You didn't see it?
No, it was too far for me to see, probably.
I look around.
Right.
I look at Valdis.
Like, did you see it?
Valdis is having a conversation with the Grimlock.
Oh, so he's too far
Not
away.
to not to mention he doesn't have dark vision.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. He has more limited vision, enough to function in combat, but not as functional for exploration.
Blah blah. Oh God. I pick up the rat jar, and I just like look at the others like,
What should I do with this?
At this point, I think it would be a good time to break up the scenes and have Valdis's interaction with the Grimlock, if that's okay.
absolutely.
So, Valdis, this Grimlock is exhausted from the fight, and Lucille gave him quite a beating.
Valdis will squat down towards the upper part of this creature, this person's head, and he will start saying in Undercommon, "So what brought you here?"
The Masters finally spoke to us again. We'd only heard legends of them, but they spoke to us.
They spoke to you, and they led you here, correct?
Yeah.
You and your people are strong people, correct?
Stronger than these fools.
I would be inclined to agree. Yet, despite that fact, you find yourself on the ground.
The Masters have their plans for us. They will know. If I die for their plans, so be it.
You call them your masters, yet you're the only one that can enact their will. So it makes me wonder, who's really the master in this situation? The ones pleading for help, or the ones actually doing something?
They could do a whole lot more. We are their army. They need to grow. We are here to serve them. To even nourish them if they ask.
But that's my point exactly. Without you, they're nothing. Their greatness is based on you. Everything they achieve is based on you. Yet, you are the ones that lie here in pain and suffering needlessly because of their miscalculation. Well, to me, that doesn't seem very fair.
I am happy to die for their plan. It is not that they are nothing without us. We live for them. To be their army, to be their food. When you meet them, you will know that. You will know what it is like to be in their presence.
You already assume I don't. Speaking as one who has basked in the glory of ones greater than themselves, please tell me, I live and thrive, and you lie and die. Is that truly something befitting of a warrior such as yourself?
There is no answer, but the face does. If anything, his expression is steeled against your remark.
At this point,
Ignorant.
can't. Oh, sorry.
Ignorance is not commendable. It is not justice, nor is it glorious, nor is it even purposeful. Yet you wallow in it. You choose not to see your own potential because something else has guided you, manipulated you, and told you lies.
The Grimlock will grab your shirt and pull you in. You misunderstand. These masters, they are greater than the gods. They came from the portal. They will rule us as is their right.
I want to look it dead in the eye. Well, not in the eyes, it doesn't have eyes. I want to just level my voice as clear, concise, and direct as possible and just say, I already know that.
And we will cut the scene. Does anyone else have any scenes they wish?
I feel like at this point Lucille would have returned to Valdis' side because he's a smart one, and I wanna. There are two Grimlocks, you said, right?
One of them is knocked unconscious, and then the one you fought, you just kind of batted him into submission.
I want to approach the one that's still conscious.
That is the one that Baldus is talking with.
Do I overhear any of their conversation as I approach?
I would say you were able to catch the last third of it, as before you were talking with Jacob.
Boop, boop, boop. Are they at the end of their conversation? Do they seem to be at like at some sort of stalemate?
Yeah.
I march up to the Grimlock and just say, like, what were you here to do? Who do you work for?
We work for the Masters.
And who is your master? The weirdo in the robe?
Yes.
What is he do? What is your master? She does like air quotes with one pair of her hands. Want to do with my friends? Where did they take them?
They will be thralls. Or
Where?
they will be food. Or they will become more parts. The way it is great glory for them.
I grab the Grimlock by the throat and like lean in close. Is like, where are they going to go?
The masters had a messenger who met us. Messenger met us in a cave. Our cave. That is where they would go.
And where is your cave?
He will point over to the west along the wall. Well, presumably along the cave wall.
Taken to the west. Can I look for any signs of deceit?
That would be insight.
That would be insight indeed. 21.
21. There isn't deceit. There is just that he is telling you this information because he doesn't believe you'd survive the trip long enough for it to matter.
Yeah, I had a feeling that this would have been too easy. I look up at Valdis and Rye, like if she's with me.
Rye like this was just following, and because she does not speak Undercommon, is totally lost.
Oh.
But can tell we're getting very little headway.
I look at Rye like I'm just like, what else should we ask it? It told us where it lives.
What was that waiter with the tentacle?
He said that was
Okay,
its
man,
master. Or he said that was the master.
I don't like this. I
Neither
don't
do
like
I.
this one bit. If there's one thing I've learned in the time I've lived, it's that is that sometimes things happen for a reason.
Just gonna let
thinking-
my friends get eaten for reasons. We have to do something.
I'm not saying this is one of them, but I am saying this may be he's something. There may be something we can this is something we have to stop. Oh, that we were brought together to deal with. Your friends just happen to be the bystander, the unfortunate bystanders in comparison.
We're supposed to investigate this together. I look around. Would I've seen Jacob walk away? Cause I'm just gonna look around and be like,
Where's that Jacob guy?
hello? Oh shit.
We can hear you.
Oh, okay, God.
That was me being muted. My bad.
The long pauses is just like, oh God, did I crap out again?
You saw him leave in the direction of the inn.
Okay. I'll go towards the end and be like, maybe Jacob will know something.
He might not. Something tells me this ain't something that a divine servant can help us with.
But some help is better than no help.
Valdis immediately cocks an eyebrow at Rawlek when she says that. Excuse me?
Oh shit.
Hold it. call it a gut feeling, but I get this feeling this thing ain't got much respect for gods. That whatever this is ain't got much respect for gods.
No. The other thing. You called that stranger, that Jacob, a divine servant. How do you know that?
That sword was blunt. He could have lobbed that. He points to the Grimlock that's unconscious. He struck that one down with his sword. Notice any blood?
It is a blunt sword. Why does that invoke divine intervention?
He could have killed it, right?
If he swung harder, sure. But he had. But I know that. But he ain't too familiar with religions. But I know there's a couple that don't really like killing. And as a rule of existence, zero tolerance.
That seems like a very large leap in logic, assuming that just because the man does not kill, that he is suddenly imbued with divine presence. That is a very monumental personage to obtain. Are you sure?
This
Not
seems like a
100%.
killing situation.
Not 100%, but only about not 100%. But it's really the only thing my gut can tell me about him. There's just something clearly opposite to me about him.
Valdis will look down at the Grimlock, sigh deeply, stand up, take the coin out of his pocket, look at it, huck it into the distance, and march towards Jacob and trying to find him.
I look at the Grimlock on the floor and the unconscious one a few feet away and be like, I know this is something we should deal with before leaving.
They'll be fine. Let's go.
At this point, guards will show up after kind of trying to tend to the rest of the town.
Okay, well, if there are guards here.
Yeah.
Rylek follows them to the inn.
Before Lucille follows them, I want to go and look for that coin he threw away. Because it seems like something you just don't throw away.
Easy enough to find.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna... Do I put that in... Do I note that in my inventory?
Yeah, just say you have Valdis's Coin of Destiny.
I pick it up. Okay. I follow after Rylek.
How do people feel about stopping there for today?
Okay, good place as Denny.
Was my leap in logic a little too far?
I mean, not. I feel like not really because like you said, there are, religions and oaths and shit like that do prohibit killing, so.
And there is
He
also
does-
that he used divine magic.
Yeah. And the fact that, the fact that Sanctuary was cast as well, which, I mean, that's not, fully, like, but it's, yeah.
Plus, that longsword and that smite.
I didn't use mine.
Oh, you mentioned something about
I
smite.
suggested smite, and he decided not to
Was
use it.
suggested the divine the oppositeness Rylek would have sensed in him would have been from the cure wounds and or lay on hands, whichever he used in the midst of battle.
Yeah.
I used both in the midst of battle.
Yeah, but we couldn't see any of them since he was surrounded by Grimlocks at the time and we were several feet away. At least that's how I played it.
Also, I'd just like to apologize if that combat was... Both of that combat was rough, and if there were mistakes I made throughout it.
That's okay. It was our first fight.
It was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
Plus,
I'm
this
kind of learning as I go. Just, I thought I'd get the sense that anything infernal would have been at least been able to detect anything divine near it. Hear it? Was that too much of a stretch, or
I feel like that one is a bit more of a stretch, as that is, unless you have a specific feature
Yeah.
or trait that
Yeah.
allows it, then
Because paladins have a feature where they can just be like, anything extraplanar or undead around me. But
yeah, I
for now
have.
it's just a feeling
Yeah, I have-
that there's not something quite mortal about
Yeah.
his power.
I mean,
Yeah.
just a feeling or guesses like what you did. Those are fine.
Yeah, like, and kind of to explain that as well. For example, I have a feature called Divine Sense. I can use it to basically sense the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet, and that's not behind cover. So
Yeah.
So-
it's like I would actually sense you because you are you a fiend? Like,
Yes.
Infernal.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Okay,
Uh,
yeah, so I would actually sense you as a fiend and all that, which means I could sense you, but I don't think you can really sense me.
Still, healing magic isn't something a wizard can do,
Yeah.
to my memory.
Thank
Yeah.
God we have a paladin. This is gonna be so fucking fun.
Anyway, thank you guys for the session. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy the clues I laid.
Oh, I should note, when we went to go rejoin Valdis and stuff, I did put the rat back in my bag.
Okay.
Because I'm not just gonna leave a jarred rat just sitting in the road.
Good idea.
It's been weird.
When
Thank
that
you.
thing breaks out to kill us all, I'm gonna be the first to go.
Thank you to the players. Thank you for everyone who showed up. And with that, stream is ending. I'm gonna pick a raid target.
Woohoo!
Can I suggest a raid target?
Oh yeah.
I will give you the link.
I'm gonna go get something to eat. So, I'll see you guys next week.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alright.
is it the person that we both watch?
I forgot we weren't dismissed.
I don't think so.
Okay.
So I just DM'd you it. So.
Okay. Yeah, we'll rate them.
Alrighty. Because I'm gonna go play with them. So
All right. So if
That's what-
you're still here and wanna see Golden play on stream some more, then head over there. Thanks, chat.
Bye.